guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very fun tutorial. Today I am doing a Halloween look. So for my Halloween look, I'm wanting to do like a skull, but I'm wanting it to be more of like a golden skull queen. That's why my hair is in these hot rollers, because I want my hair to look very voluminous and sexy. If I can make a skull look sexy, we'll see what happens. I really hope you guys like it and enjoy this video. So we have a lot to get through, and let's get started. So for this look, I'm going to start with the eyes first, and I'm going to prime my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape and then blend everything out with a damp beauty blender. I'm now going to take my RCMA No Color powder and set the entire lid area. I'm now going to go in with Silk Cream and MFEO from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, and I'm going to be using these two shades as a transition shade throughout the entire smoky eye look. I'm now going to take the shade Pooter on my Luxie 227 blending brush and place that right into my crease and start deepening up my crease color and blending everything out. I'm now going to take the shade Mocha and place that into my crease again, just to deepen it up a little bit and add some warmth, since this is a nice warm brown tone. Then I'm going to go back in with Silk Cream and MFEO and just blend everything out. I'm now going to go in with Central Park, which is a nice cool tone brown, on my Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to place this right under the crease this time, just so we create a nice gradient and smoked out look, and then later go in and blend upward. And again, going back in with Silk Cream and MFEO, and of course blending it all out. Now taking Abyss, which is a true matte black, and placing that all over my lid. I did spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray to make it a little bit more pigmented as well. And I'm just using one of my Morphe flat packing brushes. I don't have any of my brushes in front of me at the moment, but I will link down below what I did use in this video. Same goes for this brush. I know it's an EcoTools brush, like an EcoTools blending brush, but I don't know the exact name, but I will let you guys know. And here I'm using more of that shade Abyss and just blending upward into my crease to create that gradient look for our smoky eye. And then I just take a makeup remover wipe and clean up that edge. And for the last time, just going back in with Silk Cream and MFEO and blending it all out. I'm now going to take my Makeup Revolution Lights and Contour palette and just use the matte white shade to highlight and lighten that brow bone area. I'm now going to take my House of Lashes eyelash glue and just place little dots of glue onto my lid. I'm going to take a little definer brush and take some gold leaf flakes and start applying them into the areas where the glue is at on my lid. I just continue to place more of that glue and little dots on my lid and take more of the gold leaf flakes, and then just repeating this action until I am content with the results. For the face, I'm going to start by taking my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation and start stippling that all over my skin and blending everything out. I'm now going to take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and pop that right under the eyes, and then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and blend all of that out. I'm now going to go in with my Ben Nye Cream Color palette. Since this is a skull, I did want to go back in and make everything just look a little bit more pale. As always, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color powder and start setting first under the eyes, since of course that is the first place that it creases. And then I'm going to go back in later with my Laura Mercier Big Poof and set the entire rest of my skin. I'm now going to go in with that shade Central Park on a flat definer brush And I'm basically going to just start sketching out the hollows of my cheekbones. I actually do end up going back in with just a black and kind of covering this up because I ended up messing it up and it was not even. But this is a good place to start because then it's kind of just like a start to your hollows, and then you can just follow over it with a black. And yes, that is the face of failure. I'm going to go back into that Ben Nye cream color palette and grab the black shade and basically start etching out where my teeth are going to be at. And I kind of do just like little boxes, but it goes into like a diamond at the top. I then go in with my Kat Von D Witches liquid lipstick. I did grab this just because I am going to line inside of my lips with it, and if I was going out, if I was like eating and drinking, I would want it to stay, and that liquid lip would make it stay. Instead of the Ben Nye, which is more of just like a cream black shade. I did continue to use that shade though, the Ben Nye, for the rest of my teeth. You can totally use the Kat Von D Witches if you want. It's totally personal preference. I'm now going to go in with my Ben Nye Spirit Gum and start applying that to each tooth, whatever you call it. And I'm going to take a little bit of gold leafing. I got this at, I think it was Michael's. And I got it in the, not the sheets, but where it's already torn up into like little pieces. And I'm just going to start applying that to each tooth and just kind of forming it, you know, and just making it work, basically. You'll figure it out. The gold leafing was actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be to work with. It's really able to be like molded and placed where you want it, so it looks a lot harder than it actually is. I then go in with my Real Techniques, this is either like a lip liner or eyeliner brush, and just defining everything around my teeth and making it look more black. I'm then going to go in with that black eyeshadow Abyss from the Jaclyn Hill palette and just kind of blending and shading out around every tooth and creating like a little triangle shape. And again, I'm going to go in with that black Ben Nye cream shade, and just like I said earlier, I'm going to go over that brown Central Park shade that I used and just kind of etching everything out again. This honestly, I think, was probably the hardest part of this entire look for me. I don't know why I had such a hard time creating these hollows, but I was kind of following just like this little skull that was sitting on my desk in front of me. But eventually I feel like I got it, so yeah. I'm going to go back in my Makeup Revolution's Light and Contour palette and use one of the warmer contour shades, and I'm just going to shade around that entire hollow and blend everything out. I wanted to use a brown as well because I felt like if I just used a black, it would kind of look just like a big black blob on my face. So using a brown just adds a little bit more depth and dimension. I am going to go in with a little bit more of that black matte shade Abyss and just start blending out a little bit more because I wanted this to look very diffused with no harsh lines. So yeah, I just went in with a little bit more of that black and blended out onto that brown contour color. I'm now going to take my Milani setting spray, and I'm using this to set the area, but I'm also going to take some more of those gold leaf flakes and sprinkle them over the hollow of my cheek. I'm doing this because I wanted to add a little bit more of that gold over onto the hollow as well, and just kind of make it look a little bit more cohesive and bring the look together. I'm then going to spray over it once more just to lock everything down. I'm now going to take my Real Techniques little liner brush, and I'm just going to start sketching out where the hollow of my nose is going to be. I wanted to do one side a little bit shorter than the other because I want it to look more, I guess, naturally cracked. And then I'm just going to etch around the natural formation of my nose. From there, I'm just going to start filling in with that Ben Nye black cream shade again on a flat packing brush. I'm then going to start sketching out the hollows of my temples and, of course, just filling everything in from there. I then just go in and finish off the rest of my eyes by adding some more shadow underneath my lower lash line, inner corner, and pop on some lashes. I then am going to take my Sleek Makeup highlighting palette and just add it to my cheekbones and my chin to give it a little bit of a pop. For the last time, taking my Ben Nye cream palette and taking that black shade, I'm just going to start applying that all over my neck and onto my chest. To define around the neck, I take one of my EcoTool brushes and then I take one of my Morphe fluffy foundation brushes. Like I said, I will link everything down below and let you guys know which ones I used exactly. And I just continue to blend it down onto the neck area and chest area. I then take a handful of those gold leaf flakes and start sprinkling them all over my neck and chest area. I really didn't know what I wanted to do going into this look, so putting them onto the neck as well, I think just brought the whole look together for me, and I really liked how everything turned out with all of the gold little flakes everywhere. And then I just go in and set everything else, take a few more of those gold flakes and stipple it onto my neck, and yeah, that's it. I lastly go in and take all my hot rollers out, add a little bit of a gold hairspray, and we're done. Alright guys, so that is it for this tutorial. I had a ton of fun creating this look today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this golden skull queen. I'm about to head straight to the shower and there probably is going to be a gold trail following me all the way through this entire house, and I'm probably going to be picking up these little gold pieces for weeks, if not months. So if you guys did like this video, please, as always, subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!